It's the country CEO back in the house again, man. Look, out here on this Friday morning, man. Got some game for y'all this morning. Welcome back to the channel, subscribers, family, and friends. Look, it's a rough night last night, man. I tell you, late night, up early this morning. And that's the subject of this game this morning. Guys went out last night, the Blue Quad. Called me about, I guess, got his first load 9:30 and was going over to one of the bridges in Baton Rouge and heard a big pop. Driver thought it was a tire, but the truck began to lose power. So he was able to get across the bridge and coast into a store parking lot. He called me, told me what was happening, had some codes on the dashboard, right? So didn't know what to think. I thought, didn't know if it needed regenning or what. So he hadn't killed the truck, and so he crunked it back up. I asked him, I said, well, look, does it look like it has power? And so he said, yeah, it does look like it has a little power. And so I called a guy that normally drives that truck, which is kind of halfway mechanically inclined. I said, hey, look, he's having a problem with the truck tonight. Give him a call. It may just need to be regened. So he called and talked to the driver, couldn't get it to do anything. So he said, well, what are we going to do? So my first game for you today is that I had the other two trucks at the house. I said, well, I tell you what, let's not take any chance. You come on over. Let's take one of the trucks down there. We can switch out and let him go ahead and finish working. And then we'll see what we need to do with that truck. I'll follow you down there if we have to take that truck, drop it off at the dealership, or if we get it, right? So that's game right there. In that you got to strategically map out your situation and see what needs to be done. If we'd have just been running down there in the vehicle, not thinking about, bring the other truck, that could put you in a bind. You always want to do what you got to do to keep your money rolling, right? So I didn't waste any time thinking about, okay, let's do that. Let's take the other truck. So that was the first plan of motion for the driver to come over, get the other one of the other trucks, take it down. All right. Second thing was, so I called the driver back. Hey, tell you what, you're not that far from the job dumping site. We got hot mix asphalt on us. So my next train of thought is that, okay, we need to get this doggone asphalt off this truck, for a truck, because the truck is not all the way shut down. So I told him, I said, well, look, see, can you limp it to the job? If you can get up to 30, 40 miles, see, can you go ahead on to the job and at least get that load off? Call me when you dump out. So in the meantime, my other guy made it to the house. It's like 15, 20 minutes from me. He made it to my house, got the other truck. He got ready to head down. I told him, I said, all right, I'll be behind you shortly. All right, and so good thing is, the guy was able to get the load off, make it back to the asphalt plant. My other guy made it down, and so by the time I got almost over halfway there, he called me. He said, hey, man, he sent me a picture, actually. It was the air-to-air hose that runs from your radiator to your engine. And it did a loud pop, showing up, boom. And it made the guy think a tire blowed out, but it's the air-to-air. That thing has a spring inside of it. So from your radiator to your engine. And so what we had to do was, and this is game, we didn't want to take a chance trying to drive it back all the way to my house, 45 miles an hour, because you don't want that thing to suck any dust, which we didn't run the risk of that. We weren't in dust, but still, it was better to just take the air-to-air hose off, dropped it off by my main mechanic's house. He's going to take care of it this morning. We were able to get the truck to a store parking lot where we knew it would be safe, locked it up. We come on home. So I got in late, 12:30, something like that. So that's what I mean by late night, early morning. And so the mechanic is going to, I think he has one actually. So he's going to get it, or he's going to go to where he's got to get one, put it back on, and then I'm going to go down there in the morning, get the truck, take it to the driver, switch out, get the truck that he's in. All right. So I just wanted to share my experience with you so you can engage in some strategic thinking sometimes when you got to make these decisions. So we made a decision to keep making money last night by bringing the other truck. We made a decision to park that truck, get the part, the hose we're going to need, get it into the hands of the person that's going to fix it. So the ball is rolling on all of that. First thing this morning, he's not waiting on me. All right, and so I want to say to you, and my final game to you is just, you got to be able to strategically think what's going to be the best option to solve several of the issues that you're faced with when these kinds of things happen. and you can't have a problem with rolling out 11:30 at night to go see about a truck. These are the days in life of a dump truck owner and driver. God, your CEO, dropping some dimes and gems on a Friday morning. Look, y'all be blessed. Like this video, share it. I'm out of here. I'm gone.